Hello viewers and welcome to episode 3 of Boris's Bridge. This episode we start our FA Cup journey. Woo! We've been drawn against Stourport of, I'm going to be honest, I haven't looked, of the Midland League Premier Division, which is presuming by this step 5. How have they done in recent weeks? They've had a good start to the season. Obviously lost to Romulus on the first day of the season, but they beat Street to get here. And they've won their last 2 league games as well, so they may be in high spirits, and it could be, yeah, they are. It could be a fairly difficult game for us, but we should win. So since you were last with us, we've played 4 games and we've done fairly well. We beat Hertford 1-0, Ware 2-0, Marlow drew 0-0 with them, and then beat Barking, who were at one point the league leaders and are now in 11th, 3-1 with goals from Donovan Simmons and Columbus Iber. Iber's actually been struggling a lot. I don't quite get it, because that was his first goal of the season. Other than that, it's just been Philip and, to be honest, Donovan Simmons getting the other goals. But I will show you this goal from Rolando Martin in this game, because it was a belter. Just wait for this to load. So it's sort of played forward. Simmons, I think he tries to cross it, gets headed away, and then Rolando Martin absolutely thwomps it in with his left foot into the top corner. It's the best goal of the season so far, I'd say. I didn't quite notice how many yellow cards they had before, but whatever. So I think this is the lineup we're going to go with. A few changes, like Arthur Warren making his debut, El Kabouche making his first start, Paul McCarthy in goal, Carl Lynch and Sobers and Haley playing at the back. Harvey Moss and Testolin come in for Linton and Simmons. But because we don't actually have any backup strikers, Philip and Iber continue together. So hopefully that'll be enough to take us through. But you never know with this competition. It is the FA Cup. There is surprises. I seem to remember a few years back, or maybe even on might have been FM Mobile 17 or 18. I saw Buxton get to the third round and beat Manchester City at home. And you just sort of look at it and think, that's when you know that FM Mobile is a bit of a shit game. But it's whatever. Got to put it on phone, so there's only so much they can do with it. This is literally the first highlight of the game. We are 41 minutes in, and this is the first highlight. Nothing of note has happened. But Danks comes through. It's a good save by McCarthy. Almost said Ford. I hope that wasn't it, because that was a. Warren gets it away. Through to Philip. Sobers, they're building it up. Haley out on the left. Up to Testolin at the keeper. And I presume that's the end of the highlight. Yes, it is. Got another highlight straight away, though, for Stourport, presumably. Patak on the ball. I'm not making the joke you're probably going to make. Oh, it's a decent save by McCarthy by the looks of things. But Stourport are certainly got their tails up. They're holding their own. A couple of highlights at the end of the first half, so got to be careful here. I'll bring on Linton because Moss is a bit injured. And I think I'll bring on... no, I'll leave that for that for now. Iber's got the ball. He plays through Testolin. This could be 1-0. Nope. Another tame shot by Testolin. Attacks through. Lynch gets the ball. They can clear. Philip Phillips got the ball now. Shoots another tame shot at the keeper. What are these highlights? These aren't highlights. These are just tame shots straight at the keeper. Obviously, I'm not playing on director, so I don't know if those were good saves, but they looked like they were straight at the keeper. Here's to Sterling. Across to Linton. Another shot straight at the keeper. Haley with the throw. Kaboosh. Can he do something here? It's Phillip! And it's a last-ditch tackle by their number 5. Don't know the name. Don't care, to be honest. But here's Warren. Oh, and they've won. Starport with the ball and get away. Free kick near to the box now for Linton. Can he do something here? He can! He can score! And it's 1-0 Uxbridge in the 71st minute. What a free kick from the substitute Nathan Linton. Let's have a watch of it now. He bends it round the wall. Goalkeeper could have done better, but this is non-league. What do you expect? And it's 1-0 Uxbridge. And you could just hope that they'll sail through now. But you never know. Stourport are still in this game. As proven by this attack here. It's better. Oh, it's a good tackle there from Lynch. Making his debut as well. Can they do something from this throw-in? Watkins. Bennett Chindle. Watkins! And he scored. He's equalised for Stourport. It's 1-1. 75th minute. His 3rd goal of the season. Let's watch this in the replay. It looks like an absolute belter. Like just an absolute humdinger of a shot. And it's fair to say it was. McCarthy was never really getting to it. Unless he just gave up his near post. So it's 1-0. If we go to a replay, I will do that as well in this episode. So you'll get a lovely two-game episode, as I will be basically doing the entirety of this cup run. But Watkins, Danks, Stourport could win it at the end here. Luffney, good tackle by Haley. Stourport win the corner. Oh, and that was not a highlight. What are you doing? There's got 6 minutes left. Can Uxbridge get a winner here? Haley into Linton. Into the box to Sterling. There's a free header really. But it's straight at Burberry. Which is a strange goalie name, but I'm not going to question it. Stourport could try and win it themselves. Danks is through. It's Danks! It's a good save from McCarthy. Bennett clears. Two minutes left and there's a highlight. Phillips going to try and get through there. Can't quite do it. Watkins is through. Watkins fires it wide. And that could be that last chance of the game. Although the highlight is still kind of going, which is concerning me. He's offside. Yep. I think this is just an end of game highlight now. Lynch to Iber. Yeah, I think this is an end of game highlight. I'm almost concerned about how even this game has been, but it's no, yeah. And we're going to a replay. Brilliant. Oh, we've got the FA Cup first qualifying draw. I'm just going to spam, like I always do. Hopefully we get an easy team, but I'm sure that sound must be very annoying. I do apologise. If you see any teams that you support, just pause the video, have a look. Still no sign of us. Someone's now got through their game, that's good to see. There we are. AFC Rushden and Diamonds of the Southern Premier Division Central. Are they all Bet Victor in real life? Or is this the problem that they encounter, that the FM editor encountered when creating this database? Where are... Oh, they're 18th. That's winnable. Got to get through Statport first, though. So this is lineup I'm going to go with. You've got McCarthy in goal, James, Lynch, Gill, Haley, Gangadine, El Caboose, Simmons, Linton, Philip and Iber. And just while I'm here, I'm going to quickly change a few things. Have that to direct. No, not much more. I just want slightly more. Shoot on sight. High defensive line. A much higher line of engagement. Try and take advantage of their tired legs right from the start. Well, let's get started on this replay. I had to wait for ages because my dad had appeared upstairs and he hates me talking for some reason. Probably my voice. It's whatever. Linton with a free kick on the left. Fired in. Ruben Gill heads it home. And it's 1-0 Uxbridge. A fantastic start in the 11th minute. Linton with the ball in. Ruben Gill goes unmarked at the back post. You can't be leaving him that much room. Spots the defenders here. He just completely loses him. Haley, El Caboose, Philip, El Caboose again, out to Simmons. Simmons still, he's been tackled into penalty. Callum Phillip will take it to make it 2-0 and to put Uxbridge firmly in control. He does. The goalkeeper seems to get close, judged by this at least. But let's see how it really goes. Oh, it's the wrong diving animation. The other one he would have got there. Linton, Haley. Haley fires it forward. El Caboose is through. And he can't finish. I can't say I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting it to go in. Oh, Linton has scored a header from the corner. That was not expected. I was ready to give up on that highlight and just be like, let's move on. But suddenly, Iber fires it in. Linton comes from the near post, headers it past Burberry, completely unmarked again. And things are all looking a bit too easy. James clears. It's with Iber. Philip, Iber plays Linton through. Linton, he absolutely smacked that one. Straight at Burberry, mind, but Linton with the ball in. Yep, Starport free kick. Starport have a highlight, or do they? Is this a Starport highlight? Let's wait and see for it to play out. Yeah, Iber's got the ball. Iber has shot from range and hit the crossbar. Wow. That would have been quite something. Also, if someone could tell me how to pronounce Iber's name, that would be much appreciated, because I have a feeling it's not Iber, because that sounds stupid. Okay, so it was an own goal, but it's been ruled out for offside. That just looked like a clusterfuck. But whatever. Okay, Boris with the ball. Gill, nope. Don't know why I've got the cursor there. This is just I mean, it's gone to 3-0, and just any fluidity to this game has gone to shit. They're just firing balls left, right, and centre. Don't say it like that ever again. Al Caboose. Gill, he's headed over. You would have thought his confidence would be flying, but apparently not. Starport of a highlight, hide. Okay, it's not Starport highlight by the looks of things. Oh, he's gifted it to Crow. McCarthy's had to save. Crow's offside. So what was the point of that highlight then? If he was offside, what was the point? This game has certainly got more highlights than I'm used to. I'm having to talk more. Haley. Starport breaking forward. Thompson over to Danks. McCarthy has saved it again, but again he's offside. It's a good first half, but that's not to say Starport are out of this. Not by any stretch of the imagination. They've technically only had 2 shots on target, but they've also had 2 more that were all offside. Bailey's got the ball. Crow, that is an incredible save or a terrible miss. You decide. He's cleared, and that's the end of that. I yawn too much. As we've got yet another highlight here. Gangadine. That's another name I need to figure out, because El Caboose I'm fairly sure on. Gangadine doesn't sound right. It's Philip, Simmons, Gangadine is wide, but wasn't far off from the youngster. Well, they're all youngsters. Back to McCarthy. I was going to say, can they build from the back, but just skip half the pitch. Linton, Gangadine, Simmons. Simmons! Oh, what a strike! It's 4-0, and Simmons has scored an absolute belter from distance. So watch it here. Linton, Gangadine into Simmons. Didn't look like there was much on, but he absolutely fires it home. And it's 4-0, and you have to say that's probably game over. And why am I getting messages at this time? It's Roger. Was it Roger? Don't know. But Linton comes away with it to eBay. eBay. I'm going to call him eBay from now on. It might not be his name, but it's my nickname for him. Oh, and as Danks fires it wide. Was it Danks? Yeah, it was. I will think of nicknames for these people eventually. It's fired forward for no real reason. Fired back for a reason. As Danks finds himself with the ball. It's Bennett Trindle. It's wide, but that wasn't far away from the corner. Easy win. Lovely stuff. Not much more to say here. Hang on, I'll just scroll through this quickly. Set the system, usual. Yeah, this is when I'll be back for the next episode. For AFC Rusted and Diamonds. How did they do? Oh, they haven't played since I sort of pointed them out, but they were in the previous round. That seems weird to me. Whatever. Anyway, I will. Yep. So I'll be back for. Let's see. Is there a good game afterwards? If we don't take it to a replay, I'll do the FC Romania game as well. Do another double episode, just because. You know, with Brexit and all that, FC Romania will be our rivals. Oh, no, that's what I mean. Anyway, speak to you in a bit. Peace, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Peace.